Hey everybody, Rodamon here for episode 19 of my Unstable 1.0 Naked Brutality Extreme playthrough. So, there's a few things I need to address initially. One is Len and Lucky were sick last episode. I'm going to make sure they stay on bed rest. Lockhart here has some brain damage, and I was looking into Resurrector Serum. I don't think the Resurrector Serum is going to fix his brain, unfortunately. So I think what I need to do is to get him on Luciferium. I didn't want to have to do that, but yeah. We'll put him on Luciferium. I don't know how often you have to take Luciferium. Let's see. Rare, powerful drug. Well, I'll look it up while I play. But alright, so he's addicted already. So let's see. We need to take... I guess we'll just watch him. Or I'll just Google Luciferium schedule, and every 6 days. Okay, so let's schedule that. Assign, drug policy, select, Luciferium. Every 6 days. And never have it in your inventory. And now, the lock will be on Lucy. Which also means I need to build up a stockpile of Lucy. Alright, Lan, your malaria is kind of advanced above your... yeah. Another thing that occurred to me is Maker has inspired recruition, so if Kitty can't do it, Maker can. Or at least he can try. We don't really need multiple deep drills, so I'm just going to reinstall this deep drill here to figure out what that is. And I'll label this as steel. Mad animal. A little boar. Boring. Who's close? Wally's close. Don't get collateraled. I have him popping the doors open. The boar put him out. Alright, well I fixed that. Let's rescue Wally, because he's a wimp. And let's haul that in. Alright, so if we look at him now, he has pretty advanced everything due to Luciferium, so his consciousness is still weakened. But the Lucy should kick in eventually and turn him into a more productive human being. Bandit camp request for another core, so we have 2 core requests. You need healing. Well, that's fine. It also occurred to me, Maker, let's try to recruit. Oh, he lost inspired recruitment during that? Like, moments before. Whatever. It's fine. Nope. Get the hell back in bed. Someone will come feed you. Tend, then feed. It also occurred to me, Mr. Maker, you're going to need to be our cook, because Lucky is laid up. 100%. Doesn't get better than that. Feeding a fine meal to you. Alright, Lucky, your time to get tended to. I'm not going to bother continuing research. Maker needs to cook. Why aren't you cooking, buddy? Because there's nothing to cook. We already have simple meals. Alright, so Lucky's pretty much in the clear. Lan still has a bit of immunity catch-up to do. Wally, you've been patched up. Get out of bed, you lazy lout. Let's go figure out what that deep drill is. Tachi. Let's close the doors we want closed. Make sure all this is in... Yep, it is in the home zone. Alright, so this is chem fuel. Oops. Oh, come on. Alright, so rename. So this is steel 1, chem fuel 1. Alright, let's try to find some... That's going to be steel. That's probably not plasteel, it's not big enough. Let's see about here. All the really, really big spots are all going to be steel. That's pretty much how it works. Uranium. Well, that's good to know. Alright. Is there other spots nearby that aren't annoying? So all this is annoying because it's in the water. These are all too big. Let's try here. Let me also fix this kill box while I'm thinking of it. And pull up a new transport pod. We want to smelt that Iqua. Where'd the Iqua go? Was it stolen? Huh. I have no idea where the Iqua is. It does occur to me that, I must have already smelted it. Alright, what'd you find up here? Plasteel! That's what we were looking for. That's the golden ticket. Build some cabling out to it. Actually, construct the cabling out to it. So that is our big bottleneck right now. Is plasteel. That's preventing us from having more advanced components, which prevents us from having all sorts of other stuff. Done. Alright, Mr. Wally, you can go to town. Oh. This is an actual dumping. Yeah, clear all. I forgot to do that. I was wondering why that was all stacked up. Alright, so Wally is already digging at it. That's wonderful. How's your health? Can you be tended to? 2 hours and 2 hours. Good. Good. Alright. A lot of little projects. Got a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak. Who's minor break? Lucky? Well, that's because you're just hungry. Let's do some tending. Actually, land first, then Lucky, and then feed land, and then feed Lucky. A lot of work. I really ought to keep the high quality meds here. Meds. Storage, important for manufactured medicine, which is RimWorld or normal. Tend lucky. Ooh, I was already doing that. Feed land, feed lucky, and then visit lucky. Alright, so we're catching up. We'll be alright. I didn't let that malaria get too far gone, which is good. Okay, they're already hauling the meds. Lockhart hasn't had the brain injury healed yet, but Luciferium takes a while. It takes, let's see, it might take an episode or two for him to heal up. It removes one every 15,000 to 30,000 seconds divided by 60, so oh yeah, it's going to take a while. It will take a few episodes at the very least. It's possible that by the end of next episode we've made progress, but somewhat unlikely. At least the Luciferium, in the interim, will it will get his breathing, metabolism, blood pumping, blood filtration. It gets all that up. In fact, his filtration is ridiculous because he has a bionic heart. Maybe he doesn't. No, he doesn't have a bionic heart. I thought for a moment he did, but I was wrong. But if I was to put a bionic heart in there, I wouldn't even really need to address his sickness. He would just be healed. Is this not a heat wave? Man, it seems like a heat wave. Alright, so Kalion is... oh, combat supplier. And it's got someone's relative, someone's brother or something in that grouping. It's fine. Check for health. Can 10 now. Actually, we're a little behind. Should have checked that earlier. It's fine, at least the meds are here now. It's a lot of work caring for sick people. Is he cured? No. Get back in bed. No party for you. His immunity has outpaced it, though, which is a big plus, a big thumbs up. And Cartha got the flu while in transit. He always gets sick when he's trading. Hey, Len, buddy, your bed rest is maxed. Stay the F in bed. Yeah, not too happy with the fact that he keeps getting up and going around and whatnot. Kind of frustrating, in fact. Come on, you can wake up now, right? Not quite. I want to trade with them before they leave. Alright, let's go trade, and then do we have to tend again? No, not quite yet. Alright, buy their meds. That's it? I guess? As much as I want that triple rocket launcher, it's a little too expensive for my my tastes. Feeding the prisoner. Chatting with the sick. Alright, we can tend now. Psychic Soothe, that'll help. Especially the bedridden. Alright, check their needs. They're both fine. Come on, just, actually clean up before you try to recruit. Kitty, just join us. You're a kind, sweet person. Just join us. Alright, another thing I wanted to do is to... Because Karth is now sick too. Unbelievable, but alright. So we want a steel hospital bed, and I think I'm going to have him finish off the hospital bed. Because he'll build it better. Actually, let me install these here. But vitals monitors don't have qualities. So... Research Hunter needs a weapon. Oh, Wally. Yeah, you fainted or whatever, didn't you, buddy? Karth is almost home. And he'll need to be bedridden. Alright, 93%, 77. I'm going to lower their meds down to herbal. Herbal should be alright for now. We got a little bit more time, so building up. It has been a lot of work tending to them. Malaria's nasty stuff, I guess. Lucky's almost over it. And would be if he stayed bedridden the whole time, but he decided to do his own thing. Alright, I gotta wake you up. Sorry about that. Disturbed sleep sucks. Kartha, come on. Ah, you're so close. Without fail, he always gets sick on his excursions. Alright, so Lucky's healed. Cured, whatever you want to call it. Guess cured, technically. We don't so much need this other bed now. So I'm just going to hold off on constructing it. Kartha should be in any second now. Let's get Kitty to join, shall we? Ooh. It worked. Alright, Kitty, you will be a backup doctor. Actually, you know, you have a passion for it, but you suck at it. A backup warden, a constructor, a hauler, and a cleaner. Not the most glamorous. And then temporarily I need to turn this to allow for your bedroom. I suspect she gets in a relationship with someone and I won't have to build a dedicated bedroom for her, because she's the second female to join. I could be wrong. Alright, when is the tending? Really, really, really soon. Cartha, can you just join now? Just come home. Alright, gotta pull her off of whatever she was doing. Cartha's now home. He's got a minor flu. And he's going to go straight to bed rest. Now, you know what? Actually, I'm going to... No, I won't bed rest everyone. Just the ones that need bed rest. Alright, so he's been tending to himself with no meds on the road. So what is his flu at? His immunity is below his flu. He's definitely going to need a bed rest. And the next tending is in 4 hours. Malaria is in 9. So the malaria, we might not even need to retend that. Maybe we will, I'm not sure. We'll see. So now we have 2 Resurrector Serums. So if any of our pawns die, we can bring them back to life. Which is pretty cool. Maker's in a work frenzy. So now that Lucky is back up on his feet, Maker, I will want back to crafting. And I'm going to change the crafting preferences here to allow, as long as Karth is out of commission, to allow Maker to do components as well. Alright, can 10 now. Gonna have to wake you up. And let's get him on his feet ASAP. You'll be fine. Back to nomads. And let's check this restriction. Oh, forgot that. Assign Kartha, Kalen. Alright, so the default outfits, drug policies, Lucy. Let's check Lockhart. Still has Luciferium need. It's nasty stuff, but if it helps, it helps. So what I might also do is build like a little backup conduit route here. Just so if this gets cut, there's 2 ways through. Same here. It's a lot of extra steel, but I have a lot of extra steel. I might as well have some nice redundancy. Alright, Land should be on his feet any moment now. 97%. How's this going? Immunity is just about caught up to the flu, which is good. While he's cranking away on that plasteel, we now have 300 of it, whereas previously we had 3. So 10 times more than we had. Oh, another thing is I was going to move the orbital trade beacon out here and then only put it here when I'm trading for the orbital people to try to discourage enemies landing inside of my trade area. Because I think they're attracted to this area not because there's wealth there, although that could be, but because there's a beacon there. I might, of course, be wrong about that, but if I'm not wrong, I just found a pretty inexpensive way to deter raiders. So Land's back up on his feet. Let's see, is there anything I need to do? Make him doctor again. Take him off of bed rest. Change basics. He's an animal handler, that's fine. Hunter, sure. Yeah, he's back to normal. Alright, let's finish off this concrete stuff. It's been long enough. At least for the immediately close kill box. In fact, we want concrete here as well. Why are you in my kill box? Alright, so I was sort of curious, maybe there we go, we can unpower it. Maybe they wouldn't land on the orbital trade beacon if it didn't have power. So we'll power it up a little bit. Alright, so the flu can be tended in 1.3 days, 1.4 days. Yeah, that's not a lot of doctoring. Malaria requires a lot more tending than the flu. Flu is very tame in comparison. Alright, so we're out of wood, but luckily for us, we know how to get wood real quick. Just one big old grow zone. Don't allow sowing. Queue up a tree. How's our sprouts? Ambrosia, where were they? They're down here somewhere. Oh, there they are. Almost fully grown. Allow sowing. Whatever. Once they're fully done, I'll just queue up a harvest. Did we just run ourselves out of components? Yes, we did. We made so many advanced components that we no longer have any regulars. Oh, that's fine. Alright, so grow priorities. We have a bunch of people on grow priorities, so we'll have a lot of that plant cut stuff. Yep, there they go. Trim all the plants. Oh, that's the Iqua. Oh, you bastard. He was stealing it. I don't think there's going to be a lot of value, honestly, in the Iqua, but I wanted to smelt it just because it adds value to the colony, but we don't really care about it, which is the perfect storm of having a lot more difficult raids without the benefit that we get. So we only got like 13 uranium off of that. It's really pretty much what I was expecting, but now our colony value is a little bit lower. Alright, so we're finally making the blocks that we need in order to wall up some of this stuff. And in fact, we're going to wall up our entire power grid here. So we're going to need a remove roof zone. And pretty soon this whole thing will be walled in, which will be nice. We're going to need like so much wood for this project that I'm just going to let them have at it. Alright, so we have a roof over the orbital trade, which is cool. So rain shouldn't kill it. Got some tattered apparel. I think what I'm going to do once Karth is on his feet again, his immunity is already 91, is to have him queue up just a lot of projects for crafting clothing. Alright, so this is nice and secure, this is nice and secure. There's a few more power conduits here to do. Man, this is a loud storm. Very loud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slate wall this all off. The whole thing. So no one can mess with it. We have some new home zone. I don't really care about those cables. That looks about right. He's, raw food, gross. Lucky, why aren't you cooking? Oh, you know what? I probably know why. Simple meals were not set up to be meat, or vegetarian rather. So we need to hunt like crazy. Alright, so he's done. We'll have him hunting too. He is the king hunter anyway. Alright, so everyone's eating raw rice, which is like miserable. And then I'm also going to put them on cooking because we are really, really low on meat and meals. Alright, there we go. Actual food. Alright, fine. Good meds. Alright, so that's a start. A start to the meat replacement. Revenge all you want, buddy. You're never getting to me. Alright, we're starting to build the kill box anti-tree stuff. We now have space for some more wind turbines. Terrain can't support it. Oh shit. I guess these wind turbines were grandfathered in. Because now, wind turbines can't support, can't be on bridges. Well, that's news to me. Alright, I think at this point we can take them off of cooking. Put land. Oh. Yep, put Lucky back on it. Alright, so we're not, we got some meat, but it's not like we have oodles of it. So our hunting is not done. There is still some victims to be had. Well, I guess what I can do is, let's see, is solar panels still... Yeah, solar panels can still be bridged. So what we can do is turn this into some solar paneling. So let's see. We'll have one here and one here. Maybe just one more set. So if we put some here, cancel this bridge, and then build that out, remove that, and we'll be good. Oh, can't support. Alright, let's... Yeah, that'll be fine. Looking good. Oh, we got a bear right here. Which reads to me like a bear wants to die. Carthus the hunter. Perfect. Couldn't ask for a better hunter. 4 shots? 5 shots and it died. Combat supplier flying overhead. We know what that means. It means we need to reinstall the orbital trade. Oh. Alright, psychic ship. Alright, Mr. Combat Supplier, what can we do for you? You have got some stuff to buy. Charge Lance. Wow, I didn't realize that was even a purchase choice. I definitely have to spend all of my money for one of those. That sounds really cool. Wonder what the range is. I suppose I'm finding out real soon. Alright, so... range is decent. Are you no, you're a Charge Lance person too. So my Charge Lance and your Charge Lance has the same range. Well, that's a very, very cool weapon to have. I'm gonna grab my sniper rifle and just have Cartha pick off the mechs. He already has sensory mechanites, so it's not like he can get more sick from being around the robots. I guess actually that's not true. He could have some sort of other mechanite ailment. Come on, you can hit him. Ooh, that's a hit. Oh, your whole arm is gone. You're breaking these down for me? That's cool. Maybe now's not a good time for mealtime. You're kind of getting shot at. I'll let you finish. Oh, this is a meleeer. That probably hurt you. Good hit. Let's go ahead and get inside. Maybe I can lure it over here. That would be most ideal, because it would be really, really easy. Oh, oh, it's coming, it's coming. Okay, so reconnect, reconnect, reconnect. Pop these open. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Enter the Thunderdome. Connect to power. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no! Come back! I wasn't done murdering you. At this point, you're not going to have arms left unless you get some shots in on me. Oh, do you even have arms? I don't think he does. I think I've disarmed him. I mean, the melee is still clearly dangerous, but... But the thing is, I move at 5.75, you move at 5. I can outrun you all day long. It'd be nice if, like, the turret would shoot you, though. I guess the turrets are busy on the other one. Alright, I'll run you around then. Alright, let's turn this one on, turn this one on, and turn this one on. Welcome to death, little robot guy. Tachi, I'm gonna give you the honors of... Oh, wow, you broke it? Okay. That's actually kind of impressive. And the other one's dead. Done. Finished. Finito. Do something fun. Alright, so we have our meat. I say that with some humor, as we have an enormous amount of meat. Mr. Psychic Ship is going for a bit of a trip. And we're starting to get the that zone done. Tachi finished. Guess we'll grab the advanced component first. Man, this drops a lot of slag. Slagatha. Oh, got lots of plasteel. I suppose at this point it would not be unwise for me to work towards a spaceship of some sort. We're getting... Oh, you know what? Leave that there. Exotic goods. Luciferium. Well, we can't really afford that, can we now? We can sell our plasteel towards it. Ooh, Arco Arm. Oh man, there's so much good stuff that I can't afford at the moment. Alright, one thing I can do is sell off the art, because I can always replace it. And we'll wake everyone up. And figure out what else to sell. So much stuff I want to buy off them. Okay. Kalon. Alright, so let's say we sell you a res serum. No, resurrector serum is a little too rare, I'd say, to sell it like that. Alright, one more thing I could do is temporarily lower the priority here. And try to move this over. Because we can mine more gold. There we go. Alright, so what do I really, really, really want? It's, I think, very rare for me to have the opportunity to purchase Archo items. So I think I want the arm, if possible. So if we buy the arm and then we go and sell... There we go. Alright, Kartha. We're gonna operate on you to install an Archo left arm. Crazy, I know. But you'll be very Archoed up. Mr. Lan, do the op. And that means we have another arm. Maybe I'll toss it on Maker. He makes things, right? Or I should toss it on Lockhart. No, he has two arms. Alright, Maker, it's yours. Or Wally's? He mines? I don't know. We'll do it on Maker. Install right arm. Clean up. Haul. And operate. Alright, Kartha's manipulation is going to be ridiculous now. Actually, we'll continue to give him herbal meds for his mechanites. It looks like we already broke down the mech... Oh no, we just tossed him in a big pile. Alright, exotic goods. Alright, so his manipulation now will be like 200%? I think when he doesn't have mechanites. Maybe the mechanites is actually helping the manipulation, I think it is. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do is... I'm going to have Kartha, who's actually really catching up in crafting. Which makes me think... Take Maker off of that and make him research again. We'll craft up some extra clothing because some of ours is getting worn. One thing I'm curious about, so let's say I am doing... Wow. So there isn't even a max to manipulation on a lot of these things, which means the speed at which I do this stuff is just obscene. So like if I'm, oh my goodness. Yeah, this is kind of funny. If you look at this, how fast he's whipping through that. In fact, let's get a third bed. It is pretty funny to watch. Alright, so for now, I think I'm going to spend this stuff in lieu of getting the clothing done. So we do have tattered apparel. And we could fix that pretty easily. Let's make sure there's none... Nope, nothing's forced worn. so we're working on those docks. You know, you really haven't been bionic at all. Ear and leg. Let's see. Art. Sculpting. Sight only has 100% max. Manipulation. So, 2 more arms for her would not be terrible. It's not really... I'll get the clothing first. So we need gold. And I suspect this spot is gold. But I'll do the plasteel first. I'll just mine all this out. We're getting kind of close. Button-down shirts are done. The speed at which we do this is just obscene. Alright, so we need a research project for Maker. Carpet making just got more expensive. Let's go finish it off. The problem was, I said I would try to carpet the bedrooms, but then the bedrooms turn out to be, you can't carpet on bridges. I think that's still true. Yeah, at least it is for sterile tiles. Not a mad boom rat. Oh, speaking of which, now that I'm paying attention, we got all that. Oh, you don't have a gun, kitty. That would be entirely my fault. I think I'm going to have you switch guns with Kalian here. Give her the charge rifle. So I think she's a pretty good shooter. Kitty is not. Kitty's ability to shoot is terrible. Alright, so we're getting our ambrosia. I wonder if that's part of the drug policy. I suppose it could check pretty quick. Drugs. Yep, it's part of the drug policy. So I guess if we're ever down and out, we can allow ambrosia. Not refrigerated. Got another infestation, probably in the same spot. That is getting a little tiresome. But... oh! Run, Lockhart! Connect to something good. No, power. Alright, I am getting tired of that. I'm sure as are you. Let's remove the roof here, and then I'm going to fill in all the spots that need filling. How are you doing? Just some superficial cuts. I think it's going to be more fun to watch Tachi do it. Yep, exceptionally more fun to watch Tachi do it. Alright, so we have some overhead mountain, and we can just go ahead and seal it off like that, so this becomes a panic room that doesn't ever fill up with dangerous, flesh-eating, man-hunting, terrible bugs. so now we're crafting up dusters. And it looks like the quality that he's making stuff is pretty high, which is pretty awesome. Alright, Lockhart, you are bleeding to death. So I said it was superficial, but what I meant really was that you should seek medical attention anyway. Alright, done with the dusters. Actually, we'll put 2 layers in the back. Lucky. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Is anyone trying to woo you? You hate Lucky. You're friends with Kaylin. I could have saw that coming. She was your jailer after all. No, I don't really see any evidence that anyone's trying to woo her in any significant way. Alright, now we're making it the toques. Oh, you know what? We're using cloth for this. Let me change that. No cloth. Just the wool. It's, what, 25 a toque? We can do 8 more. Half-wit is fully healed. Well, that's not entirely true. You still have a brain injury. So what kind of quality are we getting out of him? Good right now? Caravan request. Dusters for a lot of Glitter World. And we have a lot of time to do it. Oh, that's a lot of Glitter World. Alright, so only 6 dusters? Cool. Oh. Well, the faction leader died. And it had nothing to do with me. Let's put the ambrosia here. What would that be? Raw resources? Plant matter? Nope. Drugs? Where are drugs? Items? Nope. Drugs. Ambrosia. There it is. So we might have tapped out all the full-grown trees in here. So we could just go ahead and expand this. I don't know what's going on in there. Clearly I had not seen that for a while, because those potatoes are kind of... Oh, come on. Expand zone, there we go. And there's some weird hanger-ons. Alright, so this is one contiguous zone. Good, good, good. We're getting rice year-round, which is pretty cool. Alright, let's tailor the rest of this stuff. Where was that mine? Yep, perfect. Alright, so we're done making the toques. We can unsuspend this, although I don't think we can make advanced components without gold. So we have to mine some gold, but that's alright. This is coming along, as you can see. It's going to be nice and secure when it's done. Already looks pretty good. And I set up a bridge around it so that we can put fires out quickly. Oh my god. Should rename Cartha to Paul Bunyan. That was impressive. That was some serious lumber chopping. Alright, this is getting annoying. Let's deconstruct this door. It's supposed to be an auto door. For ease of access anyway. But we have a solar flare, so all doors are really annoying right now. Lockhart still hasn't had his brain injury healed, and I am at the top of my hour. So thank you all for watching. Thanks for tuning in to episode 19 of the Cassandra Classic Extreme Unstable 1.0 naked brutality, whatever it's called. Yes. Wow. I think. Oh no, that's still alive. I was wondering if the two. Yeah. All right. Off topic. I thought they killed each other, but they didn't. And yeah, maybe next episode we hit some of these outposts. Oh yeah. I'd like to do that. Alright, so I will have to catch you all next episode. This will be a double header, so it's coming at you in just half an hour. Or whenever you finish watching your video, it's probably already up. And I will catch you all later. Adios, guys.